my friend Bill O'Reilly, former colleague over at Fox, he addressed this head on a cable network last night, speaking with a former CNN anchor, and he kind of let him have it. It's somewhat interesting and entertaining to watch because O'Reilly, he's like over it, right? Like we all are. Like, lady, oh, I just called her lady. I get in trouble with this host. Lady, do an interview. Go give a press conference. Enough is enough. You're running for the presidency of the United States of America. Thank you very much. Watch this.
This is ridiculous. This whole thing is ridiculous. If you look at Trump's speech, and I'm not a spokesman for Trump, remain in Mexico. Very specific. All right? Very specific. I had nothing to do with 2025. Very specific. I don't want to cut Medicare and Social Security. Very specific. Doesn't matter what Trump said, even though he was specific. In other areas, he wasn't. He says, in 48 hours, I'll stop the Ukraine war. How? He doesn't say. So he did what Harris did. But he did provide specifics because he was in office 4 years and he was successful driving the economy and keeping the overseas stuff pretty much contained. So he went back to that. Look at his speech, compare it to this. This has no specifics, but you excuse it because she's in party mode. Boom. No, we're Americans. Look, we're at a very serious point in our history. Very serious point. We need problem solvers. This woman won't answer a question from any journalist. That alone tells you what her capacity is.
Yeah, okay. I hear you. She should be doing interviews. I wouldn't call her this woman. I'd call her vice president, say her name. Sounds less disrespectful. But he said he doesn't know anything about Project 2025. Maybe because he does. Well, look, saying that this woman, I don't know that you'd like anybody talking about your kid that way. What I'm saying is, Project 2025, he says he doesn't know anything about it. He was on a plane with one of its main people celebrating the project. So I don't know. I also don't think it's a boogeyman, and I don't think Project. But the fact that he says he repudiates it means nothing. Why would you believe what he says?
Oh, that's right.
Why would you believe what he says?
It's not a matter of what I believe.
On, You're not.
She says.
Oh, so if he says it, then it's true.
Not a matter of what I believe.
It's true.
Oh my goodness. All right, so O'Reilly, I love him actually. It's just a funny clip I wanted to share with you. By the way, they're talking about Project 25, which, you know what, like, it's crazy. Like the left like tries to present this like it's some kind of hidden thing, Project 25, and I think they caught Trump on defense about it. Project 25 is actually a really, really good thing. And you know, they're way out there in the open. They want you to read about it. They encourage you to read about it. I do too. I like everything I see. It's secure the border, unleash American energy, de-weaponize the federal government and dismantle the deep state, improve education. Is there anything wrong with these things? No. But they want you to think otherwise. They're spending millions and millions and millions of dollars trying to paint Project 25 like it's some deep, dark thing. Well, guess what? You can go find out for yourself what the truth about Project 2025 is, something that I personally think is very good for our country. I believe in things like a secure border and unleashing the potential and power of American energy. I believe in making sure that we don't have a federal government that is in any way, shape, or form weaponized for political purposes. And yes, I believe in kids and families having access to education, the best possible education they can get. I don't see the controversy, but guess what? These people are trying to paint anything they can as somehow dangerous. And it's all cloaked in secrecy. It's not cloaked in secrecy. It's right there. Go to www.25truth.com today, 25truth.com, to find out everything you need to know about Project 2025. But I'll tell you, O'Reilly, his patience was running thin, and I know him, and he's got very little patience. So you could just feel it, right? Like coming right straight through the screen there, with Chris Cuomo trying to justify or in any way, shape, or form stick up for Kamala Harris, and O'Reilly wasn't having it. I get it. And what journalist right now, I think he did get him on that one, like, why would you stand up for somebody who is not willing to actually get out there and sit down and answer the tough questions? She doesn't have any policy.